Welcome to your daily internet marketing tool. Sit back, relax, grab a coffee. This is gonna be epic. And now, here's your host, Saul K.
What's happening, guys? It's Saul K here. Welcome to number 30. Number 30 in this video series. I'm so excited about today. Today is all about the numbers, and I'll start with a quote of the day real quick, and I have a couple. I'm going to keep this video under 6 minutes, maybe even under 5. So I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to make it short, powerful, give you some value, and I hope you get some good information about numbers, your business, and your life, and how it all ties together. But let's start with the quote of the day. First, quote of the day is by Wayne Gretzky. I actually heard this quote from an Orthodox Chabad rabbi 15 years ago. He's from Canada, where hockey's big. Not so big in California, but anyway, quote is good. Quote is this. It says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, think about Babe Ruth. He struck out more times than any batter in history at that point. Also got the most home runs. So it's a pretty self-evident quote, but today I want to talk about numbers. I think that I've been thinking about numbers because today is number 30. It's the 30th video in this video series. My first marathon was the 30th California International Marathon. I want to tell you a little quick story about that marathon. I trained for, speaking of numbers, I trained for 4 months, 4 days a week, with 1 day of cross training. And the marathon took me 5 hours, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. It rained for 4 of those hours. And I was talking to a man in that race saying, he was having a hard time. Everyone was having a hard time because it was pouring buckets. I mean, it was like, you can imagine like sheets of rain, like build the ark, the flood is coming, trees falling down. It's crazy. Anyway, it was in December. So I asked him, I said, how many marathons have you run? Back to numbers. He said, 50. I said, what's the worst conditions you've run in? He said, today. Anyway, after 4 hours, the sun came out and I had like 3 miles to go, but the whole time I was counting the numbers. It was like mile 16, 17, 18, mile 20, 21. How am I going to do this? I watched my stride get shorter and shorter and shorter, and I had in mind my friend Greg Rosenberg, who is a running coach. He said, it's all I said. By the end, all you got to know is 1 foot in front of the other, do the survivor shuffle, and you'll get it. And finally, I crossed the finish line. It was amazing. So I want to talk about a little bit about numbers in business, numbers in life. I'm a new dad. And as you know, if you've watched the blog post of the last couple of days, today is day 11 of my child's life. We had just weighed him, and he was 7.5 pounds last week. Today he is 8.5 pounds, so he's eating like a champ, growing, very exciting. So, if you're a new mom, if you're a stay-at-home dad like me, then you're counting the number of pees and poos and diapers and how many times he's breastfed and how long has he slept. If you're also, you might be counting how many hours of sleep have you gotten or not gotten, as the case may be, or how long has your wife been able to sleep. These are things we're counting every day. Also, all of us are counting numbers. We're counting our finances. We're looking at our numbers every day, and those define us. Those define our lives. Those are very powerful numbers. If you're in sales, you're thinking, how many leads do I have? How many leads can I get? How many sales can I make? How many people need to watch my presentation before I make a sale? If you're in a commission-based business, you're thinking, what are my commission percentages? What kind of numbers do I have? What does my downline look like? How many people are in my downline? How much am I going to make if I get 1,000 people in my business? How much am I going to make if I get one person? If your commissions are less than 20% or 50% or even 60%, I'm just going to tell you it's going to take a long time to get the kind of income you're looking for. I'm personally in a business that the commissions pay 70 to 98%. There's like a 2% commission charge that they take for a processing fee. But those are good commissions. And Power Network has killer commissions. Anyway, there's links for that below. But the things to think about are your numbers working for you or are they working against you? And in terms of if you're in a sales type of position, even if you're a musician, I've been a musician for 20 years, and there were times during my career where I was doing a lot of booking. I had to do a lot of booking to kind of get the wheel in motion, and I had to contact 20 places a day, 5 days a week. Sometimes it was more, sometimes it was less. I'm always looking at the amount of gigs that I had in a month and how that equaled up. And then for a long time, it was how many CDs I could sell. And so whatever position you are in life, whether you're making $50 a month online, $100, where you're just starting, maybe you're making $1,000 a month, maybe $3,000, whatever next level you want to get to, the numbers are really important. The numbers are important, the percentages are important, and how you work with your numbers are important. So I'm going to attempt to keep this under 6 minutes. I'm almost to the wire here, but I just want to leave you with one last thought, and that thought is, are your numbers working for you, or are they working against you? And if you're in a business, do you have the tools you need to succeed? And are you willing to learn to get better training to take it to the next level? So I hope this message finds you well, and share this around, like it, do all the things. Show me some love. We'll see you soon. Peace.